Gosh, this game is crazy. And I have a creature land and a backup Angelfire Ignition, and they're at 4, and I'm at 17. I've let this Rahilda stay on the board all game. Good game? Oh my god. What a game. What a game. What's up, Jimmers? Today we have one of my favorite decks in Alchemy, one of my favorite decks in Historic, too, that is playing a lot of the same cards as it is in Historic. We have a removal suite of creatures, but the cool part about this is that it's all creatures for the most part. We have value-generating creatures. We have Rahilda that gets card advantage, Brutal Cathar, and Elite Spellbinder and Apparition that all deal with our opponent's things. And we have a lot of value with Inquisitor Captain, haste with Stormseeker, aggressively slanted midrange is the thing I like to do. We have a couple Den of the Bugbears in the deck as well, and 8 copies of Modal Dual Face lands. And that's what I like about this deck too. It could be 3 colors if you wanted to like splash green or black in here or whatever, but having 2 colors really allows you to go bananas on the MDFCs, so you really never run out of gas. You have 4 Shatterskull Smashings and 4 Emeria's Calls. So whenever I know our curve stopped at 4, we're not playing Goldspan Dragon or anything, but when you get to those 5, 6, 7, 8 mana, these allow you to basically never flood out. You get to 7, you hold Emeria's Call, you have 6 mana, you hold Emeria's Call, and you drop that other land because, you know, you're a fan of my content, so you love hitting your land drops, or at least you have to because you always draw them. But when you always draw them, you can slam some Shatterskull Smashings and Emeria's Call into your opponents. We have some creature-based interaction on our sideboard as well with Reidane and Thalia, some Paladin classes, Angelfire Ignitions, and Burning Down the House for other different matchups that if you're playing best of one, you can switch those out to your liking. But hopefully you like the content, and you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you want to see some more. And make sure to catch me on Twitch if you like to watch this live. And it all starts right now. Alright, here we go. We got our Fleeting Spirit on turn 2. We actually drew land drops this time. Land drops are broken, chat. Don't you know this already? Land drops are actually good for the game. It lets you play the game. I need double white. I'll keep that. Bleeding? How goes the games? We just started. Alright, I didn't ask for triple white. Come on, deck. Come on, deck. Yikes. Huh. Dang it. Freaking Spellbinder, I needed you. Alright, hit you for 6. Are they going to play another 4/4 dragon? Nadar. Try one? I have 2 cards on my graveyard, so if I can get 3 cards on my graveyard, I can give this first strike. Huh. Interesting. Adult Gold Dragon and Dragon's Fire. Huh. Adult Gold. They block Fleeting Spirit? Okay. They can't cast Adult Gold yet, so they have to, like, freaking play Dragon's Fire? If I draw a creature... Yeah, that's not a creature. Okay. I don't really care about this. I probably just want to Skyclave their orb. I could Fateful Absence this and then Skyclave their orb. I don't really think Fateful Absence this is like really good, but I feel like Skyclaving the orb is good. It denies them a dragon, and it also denies them the ramp. Feel like that was the right play? Alright, let's go ahead and do this for red. And untap it. And we can get their Den of the Bugbear. You really looking for Valor Stance? Alright, Dragon's Fire. They have a Moonveil. Why they didn't cast Moonveil last turn, I will never understand. I guess they just wanted to hold up Dragon's Fire plus the token. I don't think that's good, though. Moonveil? Alright, this is perfect bait for our Skyclave. Ooh, Angelfire. Skyclave food. Skyclave food. They keep that around unless they have a land in hand? Alright, no land. Which means that sucks for me. Divine Purge? Oh, God. I guess I can Brutal Cathar those tokens. Actually, I kind of want to Skyclave their orb again. I don't want them to be getting any dragons. But I feel like that might be too passive. It uses the most of my mana, though. That card comes in tap, they hit me for 6. Potentially more. I think I just do this, unfortunately. I don't want to, but I think I have to. Wow, that was good. Wait, Angelfire? Nice. And then using the orb is going to take too much mana, right? For them to actually use the orb, so they have to have like a 6/6 dragon in hand and Dragon's Fire? Nadar? Okay, what does this do? Gain a life? Oh my god! Wow! Alright. Do I go white or... You gonna go Brutal Cathar here? It's like, that doesn't have an ETB. Got a puppy. Alright, if I draw an untapped land, I can go puppy into one of these. There's a possibility of turning around if you took Halana with the Skyclave instead of Tyrant. Well, if I took this Halana instead of Tyrant, I would have just died to a 9/9 flyer. Unless there's something I'm not seeing. Give me like a Tangled Florahedron so I can play it as a land. Alright, just kidding. Big ol' Stormseeker. Wow, Abrade's so bad with Tenacious Pop in the format. Well, it's just bad against just this interaction. Yeah, I could have got a Braid Swing Pup, but I don't think that was good. Wait, does this say from hand? Whenever you cast your next creature spell, okay. Going pup into Rahilda is kind of bad, right? Because, like, I have one already. Just don't play Town-Razer Tyrant, please. That's fine. Okay. We'll see what they haste. Rahilda and Stormseeker? Huh. Think I let them attack? Because then Rahildas can block each other next turn? Nimslaw, thanks for the follow. I think I'm just going Reidane Tapland. Because it gets kind of huge. I mean, it already has Vigilance, but at least it gets Trample. I could have cast Stormseeker. I can't cast this yet because I don't have double red. It is nighttime. I can't double spell. You go land. Did I say thanks for the follow? Thanks for the raid. I'm just used to saying thanks for the follow. Sorry about that. All right. Let's see what I can do here. I can go Stormseeker, grow the Rahilda to a 4. And attack with it. Or I can just Town-Razer. If I Stormseeker, buff Rahilda to a 4, attack with both. Think I like that? Because, like, if Rahilda dies, I can just cast it again. Like, these are going to first strike each other. That has trample, so I can just first strike and trample kill the 2/2. They got the pup. Alright, they don't have anything else though, right? They just have a removal spell? Brutal Cathar. Huh. Flyer? And then I win next turn? You think green-white enchantment's good in Kamigawa? Probably. It has that really good 2-mana green enchantment. Argothian Enchantress. Don't more lands? I don't think so. Ranger class. Rahilda. They have their own. Alright. Then I can Skyclave. Fateful. Say that for a rainy day. Or I could just Spellbinder. And hope to, like, take their Halana. Whoa. Huh. I can force them to play whichever 3-drop I want them to play, or I can take their Town-Razer Tyrant. Like, I could take the Tovolar, but they can cast it, attack with a few things, then I get some good blocks. I block this, I block this, and then I take 2, they draw a card, and then my next turn would be like land Skyclave the Tovolar. And then they would still have this and this. Or they would still have this or this. I think I'd take the Town-Razer here. Based on that sequence, I think I like dealing with whatever they have and not having to worry about Town-Razer Tyrant coming down after the Stormseeker does. Like, I could have just taken the Stormseeker, but then that still leaves them the out of, like, drawing a land and casting the dragon in a couple turns. I mean, I could also just, like, save my Rahilda and just chump this one. Or we could just trade Rahildas. Like, I could just save my Rahilda, block the Ascendant Pack Leader, and then trade Spellbinder with the 2-2. They get the Rahilda at trigger and a draw. But then I get to save my Rahilda for blocking the Rahilda next turn. But if they give it Ranger class, then that's not good for me either. Honestly, I think I just like saving my Rahilda. Even though it might, like, look bad. I think saving Rahilda is good. They got my freaking burn down the house. Oh my god. Well, that's broken. Whoa. But then I'm not, like, enhancing my board at all. And they just, like, play this. And then make this a 4 power? Yeah, I don't think that's good enough. So they might Ranger class the Rahilda. I think I just let them do this. It's really weird to just let Rahilda do its thing for a second, but, like, what can they really get from me? Okay, yeah, that's a good card. But if they miss their land drops, it doesn't really do anything, right? Wow. Do I Angelfire? I really feel like I don't Angelfire yet. Like, I Angelfire, like, this and this on the same turn. If Flame Blast Bolt or something? No. Stormseeker? And? Up. Huh. It doesn't let me hold up Fateful Absence. So I think I just go Stormseeker without the pup. Like, they do get to Skyclave me. Like, if they have Snakeskin Veil, then it's kind of bad for me, though. The 5-power Double Strike. They can actually come back really far in this game if I block. I take 10 here? Like, if I don't block this, I take 10 and they play Skyclave. Well, that was a really big turn for the worse for me. God, one Snakeskin Veil, jeez. I don't know if I can beat Rahilda. I mean, if anything could do it, it's Angelfire if they don't have an out. They said oops, but if they have another Snakeskin Veil, they kill both my creatures. Can I win the game if I play around Snakeskin Veil here? If I let them hit me for 6, can I win? Alright, I'm doing it because if I draw an untapped land, I can double Angelfire. That's pretty good. This wastes their Snakeskin Veil also? Yeah, they gave me the oops treatment. Oh, they probably still have it. Probably still have it. They have to chump block. Gosh, this game is crazy. And I have a creature land and a backup Angelfire Ignition, and they're at 4, and I'm at 17. I've let this Rahilda stay on the board all game. Good game? Oh my god. What a game. What a game. Oh, come on. Alright, I'm keeping because I'm bad. I'm keeping because I'm bad at this game. If you're bad at Magic like I am, make sure to keep hands like this. In what world is Fleeting Spirit better than Evangelist? Is that the 3-1 that gets a bunch of 3-1s at its place? In the world that your opponent has a bunch of removal spells. Well, I guess, like, you get one to hand anyway, but, like, you don't keep it in hand. And it also gets First Strike. I'm not saying it's better, but it's what I'm playing right now. You can definitely play Sigardian Evangel over Fleeting Spirit if you would like to. That is a Manaform Hellkite? Now I'm scared. Which means I need to play this and get an answer to Manaform Hellkite? Please, PugChamp? Let's freaking go. We live to please. We live to please. Well, I missed a point of damage because I could have hated the Inquisitor Captain over the Brutal Cathar, but here we are. They should be at 5. But they agree they should be dead. Oh, hey, look, Paladin Class and Thalia. Easy clap. I mean, didn't really think I wouldn't draw as good as this, obviously. Weird that I would think that I would draw anything worse than this. Obviously, perfect curve. And those of you that don't know me and you're watching this for the first time, I'm saying that ironically. Rahilda, I'm still going Thalia. It's like if they have a 2-mana removal spell, they can't use it on Rahilda, but they can use it on this. Like Electrostatic Blast. I'm on the draw, so we could get in with Rahilda, or we could just like... Not Rahilda. Just play Adeline. I just want to play... I just want to play Rahilda, though. I'm going to do this as a white mana. Cry. Another Thalia? Okay, I'll take it. That way, when we draw a land after the Thalia, we can go Adeline or Brutal Cathar into Thalia and be PugChamp. Which means I need to draw an additional land after the Thalia. Wedding announcement. Oh, it's mid-range. Interesting. So we can Brutal Cathar the 1/1, get in with Rahilda. Change your plans. Play with fire. I was gonna say red 1-drop so I can do this untapped and cast a 1-drop. That's fire. That is fire. But I don't want to do that yet. There's a land. Because I want to attack with Rahilda and then play with fire, their wedding announcement blocker, and get in with Rahilda again. Okay, that's not going to work. Do I have Paladin Class? Pretty sure I have Paladin Class. I really wish I could play with fire, but I think Paladin Class was better. They're gonna get like a draw off of Welcoming Vampire. I said Wedding Vampire. My hand's pretty good. My board's pretty good. I have Paladin Class that could potentially give something double strike next turn. If they don't cast anything, Brutal Cathar, flip. Okay, whoa. Hello? This actually works with Welcoming Vampire, which is pretty cool. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Well then. They have 11 permanents? So this is a 4/3? I wonder if I should give Double Strike to Rahilda. They just chump it, though. My hand isn't really that good. Well, I mean, it's good. It's just not like it doesn't deal with their board at all. Well, I mean, I could attack with Rahilda and then. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. Stop after attackers. Attack. Play with fire this. Now they don't have good block. And we'll see if we can kill them through their deal 7 damage to any target thing. I got another play with fire? Not even that bad. When their only spell was Manaform Hellkite in game 1, I was kind of surprised they were playing Wedding Announcement and Stensdale Uprising to begin with, but I mean, even Welcoming Vampire, I was kind of surprised. I mean, Manaform Hellkite does say non-creature spell, and it does put permanents on the board. 3 lands on the top. They got rid of my Thalia. They niced getting all the lands. Sick. They pointed at Paladin Class at the end, so maybe Paladin Class actually put in some work. But that was pretty fun. Alright, guys, there you have it. Boros midrange, undefeated in Alchemy. Now, you can change out Fleeting Spirit if you'd like to another card, like Guardian Evangel or things like that, but Elite Spellbinder, Brutal Cathar, Skyclave Apparition, making sure that we deal with all of our opponents' things and beat our opponents in the face with aggressive threats, like Rahilda, Reckless Stormseeker, Town-Razer Tyrant, get some card advantage that way. We weren't able to resolve like a big Shatterskull Smashing or Emeria's Call, but they're in there in order to be pieces to the puzzle that you can use in the long game. So this has a really good aggro game plan, really good long game plan. Game. I said game twice in a row. But thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you in the next video. Make sure to try this out. Boros is one of my favorite decks to play, and I love these 3-drops, so make sure you play it. Link down in the description below, importable to Magic Arena. And I'll see you in the next video, right over here. And as always, peace.